Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Let me recap this week for you in Geo's world, in a DC fans world. Check this out, okay? It started with this. Warner Brothers, now again, they've made it clear they want to move on from Zack Snyder. They want to move on from all these Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, and all that. They want to do something else. So what did they do this week? What's the first thing they did this week? It's this. Okay, on the right side of your screen, you are seeing the 4K trailer that was uploaded this past week for Justice League, the theatrical version, the version that hardly anybody likes. Or if they do like it, they can at least admit that, you know what, the movie to your left makes more sense, the plot makes more sense, the VFX look better, so on and so forth. Warner Brothers uploaded a 4K trailer of Justice League, aka Justice League. Look at that ratio right there. Look at that ratio. It says 3,900 people gave it a thumbs up. Some of them are being trolls, but most of them, I'm sure, enjoyed the movie. Okay, it was a fine movie. And what do I say about fine movies and fun movies? That's okay, but sometimes fine and fun can be forgettable. And trust me, there's nothing more than that a DC fan wants than to forget about that movie, given the behind the scenes drama, given the treatment of the characters, and just the end result of that. Now look at the trailer to your left. Not really a trailer, it's a 10-minute preview. Notice it was uploaded a day later, and that's Warner Brothers in UK and Ireland. They put up Zack Snyder's Justice League 10-minute preview. Look at that ratio right there. That right there is something that you can analyze. Those numbers. Look at the difference. People are speaking. They are making their voices heard, not just on Twitter with hashtags, not by just watching these movies on streaming. They are doing everything they can to tell Warner Brothers, hey, look, we liked this. We want more of this. We don't know if the next one's going to be good or bad, but we are invested into this movie and want to see where the story goes. Remember, Zack Snyder's Justice League was only part 3 of a 5-film arc. After that 5th movie, it was going to reset the universe and reboot it. You wouldn't see any more of Jason Momoa's Aquaman, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. So in between those 5 movies, you would have had solo movies. You would have gotten plenty. You would have gotten your fix of these characters of Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Jason Momoa's Aquaman, Ezra Miller's Flash. And so you hear about the trajectory, you see numbers like these, and you're just like, why is Warner Brothers really trying to make this thing on the right-hand side, like forcing their consumers to like it or love it or live with it? It's just, I don't understand, guys. I don't. And it's just like, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Marvel fans because every time something happens, every time an announcement or something, it's all, yes, how did you know we wanted this? When the Falcon and the Winter Soldier ended, Captain America 4 was announced almost immediately. And you know what? As a fan, again, of the MCU, I'm saying, wow. It's like they knew what their fans wanted. Is that so much to ask, Warner Brothers? We told you to listen to us when the Snyder Cut, remember, released the Snyder Cut and how annoying we were? But guess what? The product was pretty damn good. And so, yeah, Star Drew, I totally feel you. I know exactly what you're saying about, you know, it being a week for DC fan, and it didn't stop there. But before we continue, let's see, Rachel. Thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. Live every Sunday. Tell your friends. Oh wow, that was asking for a downvote, wasn't it? Yeah, you know, it's just like again, the fans liked, if not loved, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Hell, even the critics. I saw the Rotten Tomatoes score. In fact, let me pull that up real quick. And I'm just like, wow, this must be like, you know, what it's like to be like, this is how it feels like to be Marvel, you know, like wow, like people actually enjoyed it. I just had an Owen Wilson moment in my head right now. But it's just, man, like, is that so much to ask? Seriously. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to find the Rotten Tomatoes. I don't like Rotten Tomatoes, okay? In my opinion, if you're gonna listen to anything about Rotten Tomatoes, listen to the audience. And yes, I'm a DC fan. Rotten Tomatoes has destroyed the movies that I happen to like Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. So you could say there's a little bit of bias on my end. But let me just bring up everyone's favorite site real quick, okay? The aggregator, Rotten Tomatoes, and look at this right here. Look at this score right here. Boom. Look at that. 71% of the audience or of the critics liked Zack Snyder's Justice League. For a Zack Snyder movie, that is pretty fucking good. 71%. Look at that audience score. 94%. And again, look at that ratio. Look at that ratio right there. Okay, that's just, yeah. I mean, I'm sure somebody somewhere is like, well, I'm sure the Snyder cult, the Snyder Bros, they created multiple YouTube accounts with multiple emails, and they're uploading thumbs. You really think we go through all that trouble just for that? Okay. First off, it's not like they're even listening to their fans. Okay, because if they were listening to their fans, you would have heard announcements of talks are at least happening for Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2, okay? Finish the arc so that way the DC universe can reset and move forward, and you won't have to hear anymore from us fans. But again, that's just one more example right there.